What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. So a lot of things were going on during Weekend League. Number one, I'm going to tell you guys this right now. Derrick Henry, right now we got that power-up pass on him to see how good he is as a 99 overall. I wouldn't go too crazy about that. I don't think it's that important as many people are making it seem for him to have the 99 speed. The big deal about Derrick Henry is to be able to get a successful truck. And he usually gets at least one every time you go after it. So I don't think you really need abilities. I think he plays a lot better just being able to go out there and truck. Took Bruiser off him. Travis Kelce, we're going to go ahead and keep him as the backup tight end. I was playing like a 2 tight end system, and it wasn't really working out for me because he doesn't really block as excessive as he's supposed to. Even though he has the weight on him, he doesn't really block like a Gronk or somebody like that. So we're going to go back to just making him the backup tight end to Vernon Davis. We're going to put Braylon Edwards back into the gameplay, kind of see what he's all about, and then we're going to continue to evolve with the actual offensive game plan. Now, I did go into a blind rage because what happens is there's a lot of people out there running that tight offset, and what happens is there's a run in there that really like splits it. It's like a trap sort of run where the guard pulls and then the running back just does whatever he wants. It's a very it's a very interesting thing that goes on with the game itself. When you find a run, like you'll find one run that you'll play against somebody that works, and then the next couple players that you play, they all run it. It's like a copycat league. So in order to stop that, we're going to go back to getting 2 people that have inside stuff for 1, as opposed to JJ Watt having it by himself. Because what happens is when you only have the 1, they can double team that guy and it causes major issues. And you're not really able to do anything after that. Once he's double teamed, they take him out of the play. Now, you can't double team 2 people. So when you double team the 2 people, it really gets kind of crazy. There's not much that can really go on at that point because there's so many people moving around. So everybody needs to understand exactly, if you're going to go out there and do what I'm doing right now, I've already shown you this before. I pretty much showed you guys this and I went away from it because I was running something else that's different. That's all fine. Everybody needs to understand though, if you play someone that comes out running the ball, it can be a nightmare. So because these middle linebackers with run stopper, the archetypes, they get inside stuff for 1, it is extremely important that you take a look at these guys. Tremaine Edmonds, you look at McKinney. A lot of you guys thought I would have been Rachel McKinney. You guys making jokes. Yo, Gmi, he got him. Oh, he's garbage, bruh. He'll be Rachel within a day. He's still there. Even though I wasn't using him, I kind of knew that at some point I would have to go back and get, 2 inside stuffs. Just having both of them, it just makes it a lot easier to deal with anyone out there. Now, depending on the formations that you run, it can be kind of nightmarish because the only time that I would bring this out is in 3-4 with the 2 middle linebackers sitting over the top or in double A gap. Other than that, they wouldn't play. Now, this is the catch, right? The sets that they got those glitchy runs out of, you usually can get away with playing the 2 defenses that I just described, the 3-4 or the double A gap. No matter what the glitchy run is, they can come out in goal line, you come out in 3-4, and you just align them on the top, and then you're able to, get instant sheds. If they do decide to come out and run the ball consistently, you got 2 guys right over the top. Now, on the outsides, you're gonna have to have no outsiders the way, I showed you guys that before. No outsiders with an edge threat on your outside linebackers, and then you're pretty much good to go. There's not much more they can do. Looking at the different type of runs, you're gonna get the same things. You're gonna get a trap, you're gonna get a specific counter. It's all the same type of stuff, and you just have to figure out ways to deal with it. So, in my opinion, right, having the 2 players separately with the inside stuff, when I was showing you guys that before, it consistently works. But the problem is the D tackles, the D ends, they can't get it for 1. So now you got to spend 4. Who wants to spend 4? Nobody wants to spend 4. Like, the 2 and the 2, nobody wants to do that. So this is the only other option. Now, you can come out and run whatever else you want. If you're playing just a basic, average player that's just trash, you can run whatever you want. But if you're playing somebody that understands like all the stuff that goes on in Madden and they understand, the different formations and, this run is a glitch and I watched this YouTube video, if you play somebody like that, you're going to have hell to pay. I'm letting you know right now, this is a way to deal with them. Because once they see that you have the 2 inside stuffs, you're probably going to get them to start doing other weird stuff. Like they'll start rolling outside the pocket, doing all kind of weird stuff. But you will eliminate the run aspect. And that's what you want to do because a run drains the clock and makes you rage uncontrollably. When somebody comes out and just starts running the ball on you, for some reason, it's different than if they just pass it all over you. It's like they're just you know, digging in the trenches and they're just doing whatever they want, bro. And it just makes you feel very, very angry. So I had to do this. Whether or not you do this to stop the run, that's up to you. Now, some of you guys may run, you know, you guys could probably run, what is that? The 3-3-5 wide. You can shoot the gap out of that. You can run big nickel, okay? Running big nickel and shooting the gap out of that, that also is decent. But when you play someone that understands base, they understand the different runs, you are gonna have major, major issues if you don't have an inside stuff. Now, a lot of people this year they've reverted from really just coming out and running the ball every play, but there are a lot of people that still do it. So just to keep you up to date with it, be extremely careful, you know, with the way that you do your AP and how you come out, because it's a different feeling when a guy is just running for 10 yards a pop. It just, listen, it just makes you, dude, your blood starts boiling. It's nothing like that. That just makes you feel like, oh, this dude is, you know, all right, whatever. So anyway, look. Right now, he's coming out at eye close. I just want you to take a look. Right there, he runs the power O and he gets it, right? Now, the reasoning that he got that off is because I actually spread the line. Now, you see like how I don't spread it and he doesn't play action? He fumbles, we're going for 6. You have to know when to spread the D line. Because the double A gap out of 2-4-5, the way that they're aligned, sometimes if you pick the wrong side, they'll shed inside the wrong way. So it's there, but they'll shed the wrong way. Now, look, right here, this is against a pass. Now, obviously, for some reason, you know, your corners come down on whenever the quarterback starts to roll out. It's been a bug in the game where your corner just automatically comes down. I don't think the development team understands how to fix that. I think maybe something with the engine. Okay, he just threw a Stevie, but nobody picked it. It's kind of weird that it's been going on for so long and you're not sending the corner, but he'll just leave his person and just come after you. It doesn't make any sense. Like, nobody really does that. Like, that's not, you got to stay with your person. Like, that started happening a little bit after 16. Usually the player would just stay there, you know, unless you sent him or you clicked on and ran with him. You know, look at him, you see him? You see him coming, like, why are you coming down? It doesn't make any sense. Like, you know that that's the guy running a corner route, but see, these are the things that happen. So look, now I send the guy off the edge. Now I don't take the blitz in corner, and I just send the blitz the way, you know, the way it's supposed to be, and that's it. So right here, go ahead and get picked off. Get picked off. There you go. Good job. Yeah, Calvin, you about to be off the team, dude. Not, bro, not. But anyway, like I said, this is the 2-4-5 aspect of it, and although this guy is not a runner, it doesn't really matter. He's about to dot me right quick. Yeah, there you go, Trey, man. But Tremaine Edmonds, yeah. Go ahead, dude. Go ahead and get mollywop, dude. All right, so look right there. If you guys are watching, the edge threats also have no outsiders, so the way they're setting the edge is kind of crazy. Now, don't do this though. Don't come out in double A gap and audible over the 3-3-5 odd. Don't ever do that. Yeah, this is not a good look right here, dude. Charles Haley out there playing D, but that's just stupid. Like, if he would have threw that, he would have probably just went for 6, because I don't know what I was just doing. But this build of this defense, this is what you would use against any run. And then if they come out in like goal line and stuff like that, you would just run the 3-4 version. And that's it. Just make sure that the 2 middle linebackers, are whatever defense you run, they have to be sitting directly, like right between the center and the 2 guards. And as long as you do that, you will eliminate all the runs, you know, in addition to having the no outsiders. But other than that, you're going to get run on. I think that they've done that so that you have to put, you know, a run-stopping ability out there on the field. So this is where I am right now with the abilities. Let me know what you've been doing lately. I see a lot of people running the ball a lot more now. So you got to be, you know, prepared for it. Hopefully this helps you along those lines to make sure it's, okay, just go for 6. Go for 6. Oh, what? Why do you get hit like that? Dude, what? Dude, whatever. It doesn't really matter. So look, like I said, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully it made you a little bit better and you understand a little bit more about Madden. If you have any other questions or comments, you know what to do. Leave it in the comment section. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Continue to be safe. One love, y'all.